Hello, my name is Ethan Summer, and for my topic today we're going over the importance of savings. My audience will be directed towards young professionals and senior college students for the purpose of to persuade my audience to save for a rainy day. Saving is important for all individuals. If you have some savings, your stress level will be a lot lower knowing that you could take care of major issues without a crisis. Saving is when an amount of money is placed aside in a very low-risk manner, which allows the money to be used for a rainy day. Saving options include savings accounts, money market accounts, and fixed deposits, as well as government bonds. Liquidity is easy. Reward is low, which means interest rates are lower, but your risk is lower as well. Investments are usually done with money that is not required for the long term. The money will be under a certain amount of risk and won't be accessible for a long period of time. The primary amount can be affected, but there is no guarantee. Investment options include things such as individual securities, such as shares and stocks, mutual funds, real estate, taxable or tax-deferred accounts, purchasing precious metals or stones. Liquidity is difficult at a moment's notice. Reward is high, which means interest rates are higher, but it is dependent on the market movements, and the risk is higher. You could have money or lose money. You can read more about the differences at investingempire.com. Historically, the savings of the United States between the years 1959 and 2017 have averaged around 8.30% of income, reaching the all-time high in 1975 with the average of 17%, and at the lowest in 2005 at 1.9% among the G20. Among the G20 countries by August of 2017, the United States was ranked at rank 19, right before China. The highest savings rate is in the Netherlands with 24% rate of income, followed by Japan with 20%. USA is 3.6%. Saving money is easier said than done, but if you do it, it will create a habit that will give you peace of mind. So why is it good to develop a savings habit? It gives you money when you need it, making it more accessible. It lowers your stress levels and you have a safety net. And you get to think about the future and live more comfortably. And you could expect to have the unexpected expenses. And you remind yourself that saving money is the key to financial security. So how can you save? You pay yourself first. This means to set aside a predetermined amount of money for savings every time you are paid before using any of that money. For example, if Danny deposits his paycheck every month, he puts $200 into his savings account and the rest into his checking account. The money in his checking account is used to pay for all of his monthly expenses. The money in his savings account remains there in case he needs to use it to pay for an unexpected expense. Track your spending and set up automatic payments. And develop a budget. Practical budgeting tips from Dave Ramsey's budgeting tools. You can see sources on daveramsey.com. Budget to zero means you have a plan for every dollar you make. Income minus expenses equals zero. One of your items should be pay yourself if you can. But first thing is to pay off all your debts. Start off with the most important categories first, such as shelter, food, utilities, clothing, and transportation. Once the true necessities are taken care of, you could fill the rest of the categories in your budget. Pay off your debt. Don't be afraid of trimming the budget by cutting things such as cable or cell phone services. Use debt snowballs method. Finish paying a debt. The amount you were accustomed to pay for it, now use it to pay the next biggest debt, and so on. Create a buffer in your debt for unexpected expenses and label it miscellaneous expenses. Cut up credit cards. and use an envelope system for certain categories like food. You only spend what is in the envelope and live within your budget. Be content and quit the comparison with other people's lifestyles. And also, to have goals to build your emergency fund, you are sacrificing now, but you will be a lot better tomorrow and have no stress over money matters. You could fund luxuries without getting into debt. Anything you can do by yourself, do. For example, when you try to do dry cleaning at home with a home kit instead of paying for it, and so on, instead of paying for a car wash also, instead of getting your car washed, and always do it for less at home. Practice delayed gratification. This might give you a chance to fund your luxury, or prices might come down, or you will be able to compare shop. Do not overspend on status or lore. Cut down on lavish friends and activities that you really do not enjoy. Also, prepare your meals ahead of time and at home. This will save time and money from eating out. Spend only what you have. Before you purchase anything, use the 5-question rule. Is it a want or a need? Do I need it? Do I see myself using it? How often? Is it even worth my time and money? Having your own savings will give you freedom and a less stressed out life. You can read more about these topics on consumerjungle.com/themoneyadviceservice.org.uk and Business Insider's Your Money and DaveRamsey.com. I hope this presentation gave you a lot of motivation to start saving now. Thank you very much and have a pleasant evening.